Let's be honest, maybe you've been putting in all the effort, trying to impress women, sending the right texts, saying the perfect things. And yet somehow, nothing seems to stick. You wonder why the women you like don't seem interested, or why the relationships that start strong fizzle out so fast. If you're making these mistakes, it's not just about your appearance, your job, or your money. It's deeper. Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden desires women actually have in men that most guys completely overlook. And trust me, understanding this will change everything. In this video, I'll break down 7 hidden desires women crave in men and how to embody them authentically in 2025. Maybe you've tried showing off how strong you are physically, thinking that's what attracts women. You lift, you dress well, you smile confidently. But deep down, you feel that connection is missing. Here's the thing, women are drawn to men who can handle their own emotions without losing control. Emotional strength isn't about being stoic or suppressing feelings. It's about being aware of them, managing them, and showing resilience when life hits hard. Think about it. Imagine she's stressed, and instead of getting frustrated or anxious yourself, you calmly listen, empathize, and offer support. That kind of emotional stability is magnetic. It signals to her that you're not just a fun guy. You're someone she can trust with her life and her heart. The smarter move? Start recognizing your triggers. When tension arises, pause. Take a deep breath. Respond instead of react. This emotional intelligence is a rare trait, and women notice. And once you've mastered emotional strength, you unlock the next level, the subtle power of confidence. Maybe you've tried being smooth or overly charming, but somehow it comes across as desperate or fake. That's because confidence isn't about performing, it's about owning your space in the world. Women are unconsciously attracted to men who feel secure in themselves. But there's a catch. There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Bragging about your accomplishments or acting superior doesn't signal value. It signals insecurity trying to cover itself. Here's a real-life scenario. Imagine you're at a dinner party. A woman tells a story, and instead of immediately trying to one-up her or show off, you listen genuinely, share your perspective without overshadowing her, and maintain relaxed energy. That's confidence in action. The smarter move? Focus on self-approval, not validation. When you stop seeking permission to exist, women start noticing, and once she senses that self-assured energy, her respect and attraction grows naturally. But confidence alone isn't enough. There's another hidden desire that most men miss. Maybe you've noticed that some men attract attention effortlessly, not because of how they look, but because they have a mission in life. It's not about wealth or status. It's about purpose. Women are wired to sense a man's direction. Purpose signals stability, drive, and the ability to lead. If you're drifting, bouncing from one hobby to another, or just going with the flow, it sends a subtle message of uncertainty, and that kills attraction scenario. Imagine 2 men. One spends his evenings scrolling endlessly, the other spends his evenings working on a personal project or career goal. Who do you think she notices first? Who seems more alive, more magnetic? The one with purpose. The smarter move: identify something you genuinely care about and invest energy into it. Not for her, not for validation, but because you want to grow. Women are drawn to that fire. It's irresistible. And this leads directly into the next secret desire, the power of playful dominance. Maybe you've tried being too accommodating, too agreeable, thinking that women like a nice guy. But here's the truth. Most women crave a man who can take the lead confidently without being controlling or bossy. Scenario: you're out on a date. She asks, "Where should we go?" If you hesitate, she senses uncertainty. If you respond with a confident suggestion, maybe teasing her gently about her indecision, you demonstrate subtle dominance, a quality that signals safety and strength. Why it's a problem if you don't do this? Indecisiveness communicates low value. Women want someone who can navigate challenges and take initiative. someone they can rely on emotionally and practically. The smarter move, be playful. Lead situations in a light-hearted, confident way. It's not about controlling her choices, it's about showing you can handle responsibility effortlessly. And this trait naturally transitions into another deep desire, mysterious intrigue. Maybe you've noticed the men who women always talk about, but never fully explain why they're so captivating. There's a reason for that. It's the art of being a little mysterious scenario. Maybe you're messaging a woman and you feel compelled to reveal everything about yourself immediately, your work, hobbies, past relationships. She reads it, nods politely, and loses interest. Why? There's nothing left to discover. Women desire men who aren't fully transparent at first, not in a manipulative way, but in a way that signals depth, experience, and life beyond her. Mystery sparks curiosity, and curiosity builds attraction. The smarter move? Share glimpses of yourself gradually. Let your actions communicate your values more than your words. Give her the chance to invest in discovering you. Once she's curious, her emotional energy begins to align with yours naturally. And that curiosity fuels the next desire, authenticity and vulnerability. Maybe you've been told men shouldn't cry, shouldn't show weakness. Society sells the myth that emotion equals weakness. But here's the truth. Vulnerability is magnetic when it's expressed wisely. Scenario: you're having a serious conversation and she's talking about a fear or disappointment. Instead of offering a cliché solution, you share a small personal struggle of your own, brief, authentic, and real. Suddenly, she feels safe. She feels connection. She feels respect. Why it matters. Vulnerability communicates trust, emotional intelligence, and courage. It's the glue that binds women to men in lasting attraction. Not manipulation, not material, not superficial charm. The smarter move? Practice being open in small ways. Start with feelings, not confessions about relationships or past trauma. Let her see your human side. And once vulnerability is mastered, it naturally flows into the power of humor and joy. Maybe you've been too serious, thinking that being deep all the time makes you more attractive. But here's the twist. Women crave men who make them laugh, who bring joy effortlessly. Scenario: imagine a stressful day. She's tired, anxious, maybe even a little down, and you walk in, tease her lightly, make her smile with a perfectly timed joke, and keep things light without being insensitive. You're now not just a man, you're her escape, her relief, her safe space. Why it's a problem if you lack humor. Seriousness alone can feel heavy, exhausting, and unapproachable. Women want someone who balances depth with levity, a man who can handle life, but also enjoy it. The smarter move. Develop the ability to laugh at yourself, tease lightly, and enjoy life's absurdities. It's not about performing, it's about sharing your energy, and that energy becomes irresistible. Over the years, I've realized this. Attraction isn't about tricks or tactics. It's about becoming a man who respects himself, understands his emotions, and communicates value naturally. When you embody that, women don't just notice, they're drawn in. Before we continue, quick shout out to Sponsor Name for supporting this video, helping men like you upgrade your lifestyle and confidence in 2025. Check the link in the description. Maybe you've tried to impress women with flashy gestures or expensive gifts. But here's the hidden truth. Women are drawn to men who hold themselves to a high standard of integrity. Scenario: you're in a group and someone behaves poorly. Do you stay silent, trying to fit in? Or do you calmly address it, showing respect for yourself and others? That subtle display of moral backbone signals value, reliability, and leadership. Why it matters. Integrity communicates security. Women don't just want someone fun or attractive. They want someone trustworthy, principled, and consistent. The smarter move? Live by a code. Stand for what you believe and let your actions, not just words, reflect your values. Maybe you've noticed women pull back when a man seems needy or overly dependent. The hidden desire, freedom, and self-sufficiency. Scenario: she cancels plans last minute instead of panicking or over-explaining. You calmly adjust, pursue your interests, and continue living your life fully. That's magnetic. Why it matters. Neediness signals insecurity, independence signals strength, self-respect, and desirability. The smarter move: cultivate passions, friendships, and routines that make your happiness independent of external validation. Finally, let's talk about the invisible yet undeniable desire, emotional chemistry. This isn't just attraction, it's the magnetic pull created when emotional intelligence, confidence, humor, mystery, and authenticity converge. Scenario: you're on a date, and everything clicks. Your jokes land, your stories resonate, your presence is calming yet exciting. That spark is emotional chemistry, and it's something women feel, not just see. The smarter move: focus on building yourself fully, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. The chemistry emerges naturally when you're fully aligned with your highest value. So let's wrap this up. Women desire emotional strength, confidence, purpose, playful dominance, mystery, vulnerability, humor, integrity, independence, and chemistry. None of these are gimmicks. They're traits cultivated through awareness, effort, and authenticity. Become the man who embodies these qualities, and the right women won't just notice. They'll be drawn to your energy, respect your presence, and value your authenticity. If you found this insightful, smash that like button, subscribe for more high-value psychology insights, and comment below which secret you're going to implement first. Follow me on socials for daily motivation and tips to level up your relationships.